Hey everybody, this is Dharma. Welcome to my channel. Thanks so much for joining. This is a reading for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, possibly Venus. And if you're not one of those signs and it resonates with you, it might be your reading. Not every message will resonate with every Capricorn. Not every message within the message will resonate with Capricorn. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. Time and energy are fluid. Even though the intentions have been set for weeks past, current, near future, wherever you find yourself, is according to how much healing work you've done, how much shadow work you've done, how much you've brought to your consciousness and worked with it, dealt with it, done the grief work, done the rage work. Energies are fluid. We all hold masculine and feminine energies within us. Just as the universe and the divine does. Your higher self, whatever you see as the divine, the better parts of yourself. So, when I read the operation of the energy in the position. Feminine is passive and receptive. Masculine is direct and active. For instance, when I'm speaking, I'm in masculine energy. That's doing. When you're listening, that's feminine energy. You're receiving that message through your ears. We do not other anyone here. Everyone is welcome, regardless of race, gender, creed, or lack thereof. God's ancestors, holy guardian angels, Most High God, we ask you for your guidance with this reading, only messages clear and concise, for the highest and greatest good for the sign of Capricorn. Please and thank you so much. Thank you so much for the many blessings you give to us every day. Can I please get a message for the current, the self, or whoever Capricorn is dealing with? Please and thank you. Client or person. These energies could be you, could be someone else. I assume it's you, but that doesn't mean it is. If you see something in someone else, good or bad, please look deep within yourself, but see if it might be within you as well. Queen of Pentacles. Could be a motherly or a nurturing figure. It has something of value, something to offer, something you can taste, touch, see, hear, feel. And we can see energy too. When we see the sun's rays, that's energy. When we feel heat or see a fire burning, that's energy. You see the heat waves rising up from a paved surface, that's energy. Crossing the situation, the issue, don't know if it's good or bad yet. Knight of Pentacles, somebody moving really, really slow to make an offer. That's a youthful energy, not a child, but youthful energy. It doesn't have to be a young adult. It could just be someone who operates in that energy. Could be immature, we'll see. Recent past, please and thank you. Wow, we got 3. Someone's in their Empress energy. The Lover is reversed, that's choices. Could be contracts. But, whatever it was didn't come together or it was broken. And someone went within. Someone went within over this Empress energy, or the Empress went within. Did some reflection. The Hanged Man put himself there. Took time to go within. That's why there's the halo around his head. Active, because even though he's quiet and still, he did it to himself. With his action. Notice the wood has leaves on it, so is living. It is not dead. The subconscious, we just got Sue. Thank you so much. Someone's waiting for their ships to come in. No happy home, no happy family. Happily never after. Perhaps they're with someone, but it's not happy. Kids don't like them. Dogs don't like them. Hate their jobs. Jobs there, I don't know. It's just not there. These cups represent fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. So when there's 10, you're usually happy with your home, job, family. Doesn't mean there's no conflict ever or no issues. The 10 of Cups means that you have someone faithful, dependable by your side that you can work with together to solve those issues. You're not at odds with each other, working against each other. In consciousness, please and thank you. Probably need to bring those energies, bring your unconscious energies. Don't try to press them down and not think about them. You need to bring them into the consciousness and work with them. The unconscious is where the shadow resides. That's why people self-sabotage. I've done it. I probably will again. I hope not, but we're all living and learning. You rebels and devils, right? Consciousness, please and thank you. What is the clarion conscious of today? Please and thank you. What is the energy and the consciousness? Please and thank you. This is what you have at your disposal right now, what you're aware of. Unconscious, subconscious, that's what you're not aware of. But it's operating, and you probably know it's there, so you just don't want to see it. Consciousness, please and thank you. Someone doesn't have control over their inner beast, their own demons. In other words, your demons are running you, not you're running your demons. Strength is mastering self, not mastering others, not trying to control others. It's controlling yourself. I had to learn to love myself enough to say yes, and that was really easy, and it was really addictive. But then I loved myself enough to say no, and that's hard sometimes. It's hard a lot of times, but it gets easier. Love yourself enough to say yes to the right things, not the wrong things, and love yourself enough to say no to the wrong things. Near future, please and thank you. Near future, please and thank you. Near future, please and thank you. Wow, it's a lot. I haven't been taking this many normally, but for some signs, a couple of signs I did. So we have the moon reverse. Someone's either 10 down in their, somebody's staring 10 down in their shadow. They want to address it and confront it, but it looks scary. Somebody's lying to themselves, maybe lying, cheating, stealing. Could be a strategy based on lying, cheating, and stealing. And it's not always necessarily a bad thing. I mean, somebody's starving to death. I'm not going to fault them for stealing a pack of crackers at the store if they don't have any money, right? They haven't eaten in 3 or 4 days. But certain people who have it all and they think that they can take from the poorest, or that the poorest are somehow undeserving of anything. But there's a Page of Cups. They want to make a sweet offer, a sincere offer, but until they face that shadow, that's not going to happen. because it takes more than just facing the shadow, Capricorn. It takes working with it repeatedly until you got a grip on it. In the environment, sun, something's getting exposed, something happy. I'm going to take that back. Maybe some of my Capricorns watching will deal with their shadow self and their real self-lying and feeding, stealing, or whoever around you. If this is somebody else, especially if you've already dealt with them before, when somebody tells you who they are, believe them. Because they might try to be sincere, but till they've dealt with themselves, same goes for you too. Hopes and fears. Hopes and fears. And if you've wronged someone, especially if you've wronged someone multiple times, Capricorn, they can forgive you, but they don't have to accept you back into their life. Like I said, maybe you showed them who you are and they believed you. Or maybe they showed you who they are and now it's time for you to believe them. Especially after multiple times. Burn me once, shame on you. Burn me twice, shame on me. Knight of Cups reversed, yeah. This is a childish offer. It might be sweet. It might be sincere in that moment, but children are so fickle. So someone's afraid it's going to be a false offer, a false, a cup of poison instead of a cup of love. And there is a fine line between love and hate. That's why it's important to deal with the shadow. I would recommend looking into Hermetic Kabbalah and maybe Goetia to learn about, and a lot of the old school people who do Goetia, they like to, well, I'm not going to say that, but you can't be too authoritarian because you have to be respectful. You have to be respectful of your shadow. If you hate it and you're afraid of it and you treat it with disrespect, it's going to treat you the same way. You have to face it with love, compassion. What can Capricorn influence in this situation, please and thank you? What is Capricorn's influence in this situation, please and thank you? Public humiliation, defeat. Either someone is going to make you a dirty offer and be publicly humiliated, or Capricorn is going to suffer a loss. They're not going to have victory, and it could be very publicly. We don't ever want to publicly humiliate anyone, even if that's what they're doing to us. Potential outcome, a missed opportunity. Apathy. Refusing to reach out your hand and take the cup from the divine. Whoever that is. Bottom of the deck. A very painful ending. Yeah, that's the energy that permeates the whole read. Words of advice for the sign of Capricorn. And this may not be you. You may have already dealt with your demons. Could be someone else. Maybe just simply setting boundaries. It might not. You might do it very kindly and compassionately, but someone who's so deep into their shadow energy and refusing to look at it honestly, they might feel humiliated, and it's not even your intention. And you might have had a very gentle, kind reply. So that's on them. Take it as it resonates. Words of advice, please and thank you. Somebody's got to stand in their authenticity. Good, bad, or ugly. You got to own it. You got to stand in it. Because if you're not, you're standing pinned down and lying, cheating, stealing, it's even only to yourself. If a knight could be trying to present themselves as other than they are, but you can fake it for a little while, but the more someone spends time with you, the more they see. They know about every time the wife leaves the house, there's clandestine tattoo parties or whatever, sex parties, whatever. Essential advice. Essential advice. Essential advice. No, no, not potential. Any advice. It's for designed for a sign of Capricorn. Enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy. And he will look like an angel of light and smile and touch you and squeeze you and whisper sweet words in all the right way while he's doing it. That's why they say the kingdom of heaven is within you. You can live without someone else, but you really can't. You've got to live with yourself unless, we're not going there. Words of advice, please and thank you. Words of advice, please and thank you. Yeah, it's saying, please and thank you. Can we get some anyway? You already know. That's what I heard. Somebody's not tempering the energies. They're not combining the energies to make something new. Sometimes when we have a love-hate relationship, we have to, the temperance, I think, would be seeing things realistically and accepting them as they are. There might be 10 qualities in a person that are just awesome, but there's one that you really can't live with, and you can't make that person change. They can't make you change. We do change, hopefully in a growthful way instead of a negative, receptive way. But, at the bottom of the deck, we're happy reunion. So, thanks so much for joining me, Cap. You got this hard reading, but you got it.